Hi, hello. This is Ravindra Pandey. I'm here to basically guide you on latest new course as from Guru School. It's called BA, PA, PM, Safe and Product Owner. So it's a BA, PA, PM, Safe, PO, and that's a combined accelerated training courses we've started at Guru School. And here I'm going to introduce you to this new course where we are trying to basically build the job enthusiast or take your career to a new level of 150K plus as an remuneration you can acquire for with different multinational organizations which are basically partnered with Guru School, or for that matter any organizations within the North American or Canadian market. Let me start you basically walking you through all these course topics, as well as how we can reach there effectively, and then how we can take you to the next level of your career and try to acquire a good job within the North American and Canadian market. So let me walk you through this complete detailed introduction of these course. So we are talking about business analytics, project management, scale agile, which is called SAFE, and product owner. So there are combined four skills together where you as a job enthusiast will go through all these four different training capsules plus many more. Why I'm saying plus many more? Just hold on your breath and trying to understand how this course material can help you really within a great heights of your career and take you to at least a job market with 150K plus annual remuneration. So let me walk you through that, and then you could understand why I'm saying that thing. So we are talking about Guru School. So let's talk about why Guru School. The Guru School advantages overall. As far as this training goes, this is a predominantly 10 to 12 week of training with business analyst, project management, SAFE, and product owner. And this is an accelerated training track for 150K plus job acquisition in North American and Canadian markets. All these four training capsules make you a really critical job enthusiast, so that whenever you join a company, you'll be the last person to let it go due to any cost reductions, any movement for that matters, as far as the incumbent working in a given company goes. We are typically targeting to American and Canadian market. We haven't started in European or Asian market as of now, but we are starting shortly. Okay, so let's talk about what are the 6 pillars of Guru School. 10 to 12 weeks of training. Then we have course completion certificate. So there'll be a ceremony of allotting course completion certificate to you, so that you can put it on a social media, put it in your profile, showcase to the your job interviewer, showcase to your job next employer, so that that's a kind of auditory proof for you that you've completed this business analyst, project management, scaled agile, and product owner training capsules from Guru Schools. Then there's a reference ready resume preparation. We have a highly skilled HR delegates working closely with Guru Schools, wherever they want to help you out in build a really great looking profile which is marketable in North American and Canadian market. We had a great number of researchers who keep doing this research to make your profile more attractive, more and more marketable throughout North American and Canadian market. Then we have a couple of vendors who do your question and answer preparation, where you normally get screened on various repetitive questions, where you will get prepared for such interviews proactively before standing up against any employer, so that whenever you stand against any employer, any vendor, you are prepared with all these standard questions which are asked frequently. Believe me, there are around 80 to 90% such questions which you get prepared on. We have something called a complete stock of questionnaires, 100 plus questionnaires, which can lead you to basically get proficient in this interview and the relevant processes, so that if interviewer asks any questions, you can be proactively prepared, and even trainers will help you out to reach there. Then there are in client and question answer preparation. There, a complete database we have with us. There are typical questions, even tricky questions like where you want to be in next 3 years, where you want to be in next 5 years. There are typical questions like tell me about which is your challenging project, and so on and so forth. So we have a great number of storages with us, and the answer and the HR delegates to guide you on that. which will keep guiding you throughout your interview preparation, throughout your screening process, throughout your job selection process. Even there are quite a few good number of questions, and there are quite a few good number of guidance point on how to basically offer the best possible remuneration or the salary, how we can negotiate with on such at such point, and how we can acquire the best possible rates available in the market, be it a consultant, be it an employee, or vice versa, why we should go for one than over the other. And then we have something called ongoing project job support, because whoever trained you will closely work with you in terms of if you have any challenge on the job. And this help you out whenever you join certain organizations. It can be a big organizations like, the big IT giant, Cognizant, Wipro, TCS, Patni, Microsoft, whatnot. These are all tech giants. If you join such organizations, still we have on-job support. Whenever you have a challenge, you can get in touch with, a trainer, and he might guide you basically on your, how to get them resolved, how he or she can help you in terms of challenging scenario if you are working with a new tool set. Because if you look at certain technology here, the tool sets are getting invented day by day. There are new tools available, there are new techniques available, and these trainers, they constantly update themselves left and right way, right? And I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about another few trainers attached with GuruSchool. This way, GuruSchool is trying to help you out as a candidate or as a future employee of each and every organization, and you can be ready with all such awards and recognition, so that we can market yourself with full force. You'll be a hot candidate for each and every, for quite a few vendors or the organizations for that matters. And we're going to work with you closely for at least 6 to 7 months. And that's a promise GuruSchool made. And that's why we have these 6 pillar offerings from GuruSchool. That's why you should go with GuruSchools. Okay, GuruSchools, as in Indian GuruSchools. We used to basically have these schools called GuruSchools before British changed our educational system. There, we used to have a new intelligent, incumbent in a teens. They used to, we used to send it to the GuruSchools, and there they used to get groomed on various life lessons, including technology, tool sets, and whatnot, reading, writing, and everything. And for 12 years, they used to live and grow with the gurus, various gurus, and then they used to come to home and start working or start enjoying the experienced literate life, how to live happily, how to live satisfactorily, how to live with the intelligence you have acquired, how to use the knowledge which you have acquired. And that's why we proud ourselves to call GuruSchools, and this is really helpful in a very long term, right? So let me take you a step further and try to explain these things in a professional way. So the first pillar in GuruSchool called instructor-led training. These are instructor-led training, which is a combination of what you can say remotely computer-based training and led by a human. These are not the training thrown at you left and right and ask you to go through them and ask for a question. No, this is basically a kind of closely working with you hand-holdingly. There could be some training which are shown to you from our previous experiences or previous case studies, yes, but more or less the trainer guides you on each and every session. They work, or rather they guide you on each and every session on how to grasp the knowledge, what are the best way to use the tool set, how you can basically handle this thing whenever you join an employer. So it's a close hands-on and help-based mentoring, which is works for every human being, and which are basically enabled to various psychological aspects of gaining a knowledge. And that's why I basically talked about the GuruSchools, the way of GuruSchools, how we closely relate to a incumbent and take it to a new level so that he can be a really great employee for the next employer. We also allot you the certificate. That's the second pillar. The certificate, basically we call it course completion certificate. Whatever training you complete, you'll acquire that skill, right? And we have various hands-on practicals within the training so that trainer knows what you can do and where are you require some help, assistance. And for that, we basically prepare a customized certificate for you where you'll be rated, evolve, and as a trainer, as in, you can call buddy trainer, where he or she knows you in and out in terms of each and every tools, each and every techniques you have practiced on for a given technology, be it business analyst, be it project management, be it scaled agile, or be it a product owner type of training capsules. Here, the trainer closely work with you, take you to a new level, new heights of knowledge or wisdom to understand how this technology and tool can be implemented actually in the employment, right? And then we closely also work parallelly with resume preparation. There will be some sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays to extensively work on resume preparation, the interview preparations, the vendor interview, client interview. These three things go parallelly hand in hand with the training. The trainings are normally thrice a week, mostly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, depending upon your convenience and the trainer convenience. Mostly starting at 9 p.m. EST and going up to max 11 p.m. EST. So it's like 6 hours a week and 10 to 12 weeks. These are the training. And then we have resume preparative sessions for at least an hour plus on Thursdays and Tuesdays. These are planned in the afternoons, and our HR delegates, they will closely work with your resume in terms of what type of, really the words you should use. You should explain your skill, each and every skill, how you can explain your project, how can you explain your management skill set, what personality suits you. Is it a liberal communicator, or is it a really secretive, autocratic, and the 10 n number of skill sets or management style you can apply within your profile, and the HR delegates will guide you on that. And then we also have some session with our vendors, which will basically screen you out. So they'll make sure whatever the repetitive question which are normally asked in the interview, you are prepared for those answers. The question like, tell me about yourself, right? This is a common question. This can be asked in quite a different ways. So tell me about your personality. Tell me about you, how you manage the project. Tell me about you, what you learned throughout your career. It's the same question asked one way or the other, right? And these are different type of vendor or client interview wherever you get practiced on. So you are already well prepared. And if you can really want to crack the interview, if you answer these questions correctly within our interviewing sessions, you are almost at the foot of employment. You are almost clear the obstacles or hurdles called interview. I shouldn't call it obstacles, but yes, if you look at philosophically, interview is an obstacle till you join your employee, right? In that scenario. So wherever we will help you out to clear those obstacles and join the team of the employee and start getting 150K plus paid as an annual remuneration. Right? And for that, GuruSchool is going to help you with all these 6 pillars. Let me talk about the 6th pillar, which is also quite crucial. And mostly all the training institute, so-called training institute, miss this thing. Whenever you learn a new skill, there are certain changing environment when you join the employee, right? When you join your employer. So GuruSchool also do some sort of handholding there as well. So all the new tool set, whichever your employee is using, these are got, might have been new, right? So the trainer will walk you on that. Trainer will work with you on understanding the overall environment of an employer and basically make you feel at home whenever you start with new job. And this is what the project support does. And this is not a ribbon cutting ceremony. This is a kind of 6-month project support, which comes as a bundle whenever you start working with GuruSchool. And all these things are free of cost to you. Okay, and I'll also guide you how it's come free to you. And this is the most important part. Rather, we normally should market as a free, but then, you get all those noises with the sound, right? So what we try to do, we try to apply something like $500 deposit. So that we only get the interested enthusiast. So if you're really interested, I think $500 doesn't make a lot in terms of spending on that. We can spend on a food within a week or so, right? So for that matters, a $500 deposit, and you are the part of a training program of which can actually teach you 4 different training capsules, starting with business analyst. Then you go to project management. We discuss business analyst on basis of business analyst book called BA book, right? And which is basically It's a copyright of International Business Analyst Organization. The project management methodologies is based on PM book from PMI Institute, based out of Pittsburgh. They have many chapters across the globe, and which is actually, renowned as a standard project management practice institute, so that the PMI certificate can basically take you to a new level of project management, which includes various methodology, be it agile, be it waterfall, be it safe, IITM, and so on and so forth. There are dime a dozen, but the most useful technologies right now in the market is basically agile and safe. We are going to have a hands-on practice on that. The most useful tool in project management is Microsoft Project and Jira. We're going to have an extensive workshop on these two tool sets whenever you're going to do project management. As far as business analysts go, we're going to practice on high-level diagrams, UML diagrams, use case diagrams, activity diagrams, various conceptualizations tool like fishbone diagrams, SWOT analysis, to make you a really hot cake business analyst. Then we'll move to actually understanding safe, scaled agile, where we will learn the actual scale fundamentals, why we should go for scale, when we use scale, when scale is not really, safe is not really implementable, or which is, really kind of killing the mood of a project execution. There we normally use Agile Scrum or Agile XP or Waterfall for that matter. And you want to understand why and why not select such project management methodologies. And then I talked about project support, right? So this way, steadily, slowly, you're going to acquire the complete project management, end-to-end knowledge. And you're also going to learn how product owner function, or how to be a product owner. How can you be a product owner and try to take the project to a new level? Okay, this is all comprised of in this capsules. I already talked about this, but I'll again stress a lot. I can't stress enough. We are basically giving this training free of cost, because we believe in helping various job enthusiasts in their difficult times. And we have helped quite a few thousands of candidates before as well. They are closely working with GuruSchools. And that's how we basically try to grow our brand as a Guru School and try to help everybody, every new job enthusiast. And that's why we are a kind of a successful training plus placement, or rather successful job employment company, rather than just a training company. And just to mention a couple of courses, capsules, we have Agile Scrum and BAPM Safe PO. That's what I'm talking about. There's a big data. There are cloud DevOps, cybersecurity, data science, Python, front-end UI, Java full stack, and so on and so forth. There are around 20 plus different training capsules available at GuruSchool. But currently, we are discussing about business analyst, project management, scaled agile, and product owner. I'll take you further here. So again, to stress, stress you, we normally work with 6 pillars: instructor-led training, certificate, allotment, resume preparation, vendor interview, client interview, and project support or ongoing project support. Here, we are closely work with each and every job enthusiast to take you to a new level. And just to enhance the Guru School brand, we have project consulting and outsourcing, we have IT training, we have an healthcare IT, and we are basically all working together hand in hand with every job enthusiast in North America and Canadian market. Please have a look at guruschools.com, guruschools.net, guruhealthcare.net. And this is where you can find us. Please find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as Twitter. And you can basically have a look at our older couple of training sessions on YouTube also. Even we have previous batch of BAPM, SAFE, and PO, where you can go through and try to understand the training style, try to understand how we normally train you. Okay. And then let me take a step further. Again, let me introduce you. This is Ravindra Pandey. I'm talking here. I have around 27 years of experience. I have a bachelor in computers. I have MBA in finance. I'm a lawyer. I'm a practicing advocate in Mumbai High Court. I have around 15 years of completely corporate training experience. I have traveled over 17 different countries. Yeah, one shot of here, just for training. I'm a training enthusiast. Training is my passion. I like training. I like keep doing training. I'm a PMI certified. I'm working with PMI Institute for around 15 plus year. I'm a Agile member, Agile India, Agile Scrum Alliance. I'm a certified payment card interface implementer like PCI, which is a kind of world-renowned authority in security. I do train on cybersecurity. I have trained various government entities on cybersecurity. I'm an enthusiast of Internet of Things, robotics. I closely work with quite a few PMO for defining their various project tracking mechanism like matrices. I also, worked as a QA, QC, legal, and I closely work with business incubation idea or business incubation entities in India. Okay, in India, we have, in North America, we have started a new initiatives by government called Atal Lab or business TBI, technology business incubation. So I help around 16 different engineering college for setting up their business incubation lab. I keep guiding their new engineers, new MTechs, BTechs to basically move to an entrepreneur mindset. And we are still, I'm still closely working with them as a trainer, as an advisor, and so on and so forth. So this is about me. Let me give you or walk you through an agenda for this introductory, training introduction. I have bundled it for you. So we are talking about business analyst, project management, scaled agile, and product owner. Now let's talk about history. Before, when I was a PM in late 90s, the project manager used to analyze the business as well. So he used to gather the requirement, he used to perform the requirement analysis and take the business analysis to a level where he can document the requirements, get it signed off, and then basically lead the project as a manager. Nowadays, as we have analyzed, business analyst is a really effort consuming job, or it requires a lot of meetings, a lot to talk with, a lot to discuss with, and then we come up with a list of features, list of conceptualized solutions, list of conceptualized services, and so on and so forth. So now we have a business analyst as a separate team, and then we move to a project manager who leads the team with the help of business analyst. And then we build the solution, we start constructing the design, we basically develop it, we implement it, we support it. And all this project management methodology, or what we call project management life cycle, from requirement to construction, testing, deployment, and then warranty support, whatever is there. So this SDLC is being supported by PM or a product manager, project manager, or service manager, what you want to call it, right? And then we have, for a bigger project, we have scaled agile. So the agile methodology is scaled to a new level, where we have project mostly larger than a year's life cycle, or a product which will go on throughout the life. And there could be a software product, there could be an industry product like an industry car, or so on and so forth. So a product owner who basically leads the product from conceptualization to the various releases, to the various versions, to the various additions, organic growth, inorganic growth, and so on and so forth. So that's why we have these 4 capsules clubbed together to make you a critical entity, so that you can function as a business analyst, you can function as a project manager, you can function as a scaled agile project manager, and you can function as a product owner as well. And that's why the whole combination basically makes you a critical resource, and that will basically take you to a critical employee. With all these knowledge, you can easily demand a salary of 150K plus in North American and Canadian market. Just to make sure you know all these training capsules, there are various hands-on workshops we do throughout our training, and you're going to understand each and every such things, each and every do practice by yourself. So there'll be some sort of homework, be it a learning by creating some Excel sheet, creating some project plans, and so on and so forth. Or there will be various training like conceptualize this idea, how this vision is being conceptualized to a solution, and so on and so forth. So there are lots of principles, there are lots of maturity growth in terms of a personal agenda to work as a business analyst, project manager, and so on and so forth. as we know, there are lots of industry accepting the agile principle, be it agile scrum. That's one of the most famous project management methodology throughout the North America and Canadian market. And there are various domains, including the healthcare, the financials, non-banking financial domains, the healthcare domain. They are accepting agile scrum or agile scale safe as a standard project management execution methodologies. And then we have something called if the project or product goes grows to a level where we have 1 year plus entities there, we are trying to understand how we can manage such executions, because there are lots going, right? There are many departments including operations. So we have DevOps. There'll be introduction of DevOps as well. Which type of tools we use? We use Jira. We use various other tools within the DevOps category, and that's what you're going to get trained on. You'll understand this tool set. And of course, this is a job oriented training. This training is, we are doing it for job, and there are lots of personal traits, lots of personal personal traits which are going to get energized, which are going to get sharpened for such execution as an employee, right? Let's talk about business analyst. I already talked, but I'll repeat again. Business analysts, they analyze business, they capture vision, they document the vision, they basically create the functionalities or non-functional requirements. So they do document the requirements in a document called SRS, system requirement specifications. They do business requirement specifications, and so on and so forth, right? So we're going to learn about this template. I'm going to share some templates with you so that you can practice on various different requirements to be gathered. There are templates for minutes of meeting. So whenever you talk with somebody, how to gather the discussions point, how to gather the actions, we're going to work on that. And there will be hands-on workshops there as well. So how do you gather requirement? How do you gather features, product features? How do we use high-level diagram? How do you design conceptualization of a solution? How do you basically use use case diagram? What are the use cases? What are the user stories? How do you use user story in the project management, and so on and so forth. So that's why we have business analysts. Then we'll move to project management. We'll understand what is a project, what is a management, and we'll understand how we get it working both together. Then we have various tools and processes like the Microsoft project or Jira for that matter, which is a cloud-based project management tool. We're going to work closely together and build some project plans, with the actual conceptualized solutions, and then try to track it down. So you'll be like kind of hands-on project management experience. And we also talk about why there's assistant PM, what is the actual project manager, what is the actual program manager, what is a product manager, what are the differences between them, how can you migrate yourself to the CXO type of roles, what is a PMO, how can be a part of a PMO. And there are lots and lots of hands-on workshop within project management as well. In business analyst project management, we have lots of hands-on workshop, and that's where you can be very confident employee for a given employer. And that's where we're going to take you to. Then we move to the agility, scaled agile, how you can be basically work as a project manager in a scaled agile, a long-term project management type of work executions, right? So then we're going to learn about how safe, why safe, where you normally apply this scaled agile principle. What is a product owner? Product owner for agile scrum, product owner for even scaled agile for that matters. Therefore, what is a scrum owner? There are lots of roles, ceremonies, and artifacts within agile, within safe as well, scaled agile. So we're going to understand them. We're going to understand scrum master, what scrum master do, what product owners do, product owner as a visionary, a product owner or a product manager. What are the difference between them? Who basically leads the sprint, who basically leads the product or a program for that matters. And we're going to understand this with step by step, right? And why should you opt for such source? So let me, hammer it again. Let me, work with you closely on why you should opt for this course. This is a specialized alter course content for experienced professional. So you should have at least 1 or 2 years of experience to start this course. This is not for each and everybody. If you don't know technicalities like project, product, if you don't know, then there's a bit of barrier to entry in this. Okay, and then we'll start with understanding business analyst. We'll move to a product, project, or solution inception. We'll continue our knowledge archival for development and construction, a complete management knowledge for product, project, services, or solution conceptualization, documentation, project methodology, implementation, warranty, and support, a complete SDLC. That's what we are talking about. That's why you'll be a critical resource for wherever you join. If you add these four different training capsules to your profile, every project manager is going to every employee is going to think that, okay, yeah, this is a really great resource. You can do business analyst, you can be a scrum master, you can be a product owner, you can be a really great project manager. And that's how we have designed this course for you. And as I told you, it's a free if you choose to join us with a minimum deposit, right? And for that, how you can join us, let me take you to that link as well. We do have career counseling sessions on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We normally start it at 12 noon EST. The link I'm giving here, it's meet.google.com, GOZBDIKQKY. So please do join us on these links on sharp 12 noon EST. And this is kind of career counseling session. So if you have any question, feel free to ask foolish question as well. Join here and we'll guide you how to join Guru School, why Guru School. Even we'll guide you if this PO scale agile type of capsule fits you, or do you want to take you to the another training. We have around 20 plus different training tracks and you can choose whatever you like, right? I have showcased a couple of them for you as well. Right. Again, I'll repeat. This is specified in introduction session for business analyst, project management, scaled agile, and product owner. It's a combined training track from 10 to 12 weeks, and this has with lots of hands-on experience. This is specialized developed for North American and Canadian market. This is Ravindra Pandey. I'm signing you off. Thanks you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Please do join us on Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturday, so that I can help you with all I can help you to basically choose the right training track, and then I can take you to the new level of new job to all new job aspirants to get the best possible job available in the market. Thanks a lot. Bye.